Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another how to make a COD zombie tutorial in Scratch. If you hear that in the background right now, that is called a fan. It's very hot in my office and I'd like to keep it on today. So, last video we covered room hitboxes and buying door mechanics. Today I'd like to cover zombie spawns and spawning zombies. That's what I'd like to do today. So, let's get into it. Let's start by grabbing a variable and right away setting your money to 0 when you start the game, because I don't think we did that last time. And then also hiding money and hiding... Oh, actually, current room can be hidden all the time, so we don't even need to put hide money there. And then when you hit the start button, then we're going to show money. So let's just check and make sure that 100% works. Boop. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. And then it shows money. Hide money. Boop, boop, boop. Show money. And the bullet shooting mechanic still works. I don't know why it wouldn't. I made it, so of course it works because I'm awesome. Alright, so let's get into the tutorial. So, first thing we're going to want to do is hide all the barriers and all the room hitboxes just so we can have a good look at our map. And we want to figure out where on your map you want zombies to be spawning. So what I'm going to do, I'll make a sprite called zombie spawn 1. And all I'm going to do is get a little hitbox thing for where zombies will spawn. I'll make these green. Got to color code each of them. I'll make it just a square. Actually, no, I'll make it like a rectangle. That looks good. And then this is like the length of area of where a zombie can spawn. Right? And now you want to select where you want those spawns to be. So, for example, let's shrink this down a bit more. There we go. And then just find the area. I think there's good. There we go, perfect. Then I'm going to make not going to make a duplicate. What I'm going to do is we're going to code this one and then we'll duplicate it so the code's duplicated with it. So in the green flag clicked, hide when I receive start. Grab an if map equals bunker. For all those people that have multiple maps. I will not be making multiple maps, by the way. I don't know if I've ever said that in the past. We're going to want to set ghost effect to 100 and show and go to the spot you put it. Just like that. And now I'll make a duplicate. This one's zombie spawn 2. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to do this. And I'm going to big old sideways turn it. Then I'm going to select the other area where I want them to have a chance to spawn. Which for me is... Come on. Right there. And then in here, all I have to change is the coordinates of where the sprite is. There we go. And now we have both of these, so I don't even have to turn them anymore. So I'll duplicate this, and I'll have 1 in this room. Say I have 1. Alright. Then I'll make another one. This one, I'll have it spawn 1 down here. And another on this wall. There we go. Yeah, and then I'll duplicate this. Make 1 spawn on this wall. And then 1 more. Where did that go? Yeah, right here. I'm dumb. No, I'll put 2 in this one. So, 1 there. And then 1 up here, should I? No, I'll put it down here. I like the looks of that better. There we go. Now let's go through each of these and put in the correct coordinates. 85. Coming to this one, we have 2 and negative 159. Oh my goodness, I can't type. And here we have 221 and 85. This one, we have another 221 and negative 90. And then this one, we have 146 and negative 159. Perfect. Now we have our spawns for where zombies can appear. Wait a minute. Hold up. We're missing one. But didn't I put one down here? I could have swore I did. Oh, whatever. I guess I'll make another one. Weird. Maybe I deleted it by accident. Who knows? Who knows? I'm also going to rename all these. Zombie spawn. I'll call this one like spawn 1. That's spawn 1. And this one is spawn 1, 2. This one, yeah, is spawn 2. Because this is room 1, 2, 3, 4 is how I'm counting in my head. This one is in room 4, so I'm calling it spawn 4. This one's in room 3, so I'm calling it spawn 3. This one is in room 4, so I'm calling it spawn 4, 2. This one's also in room 4, so I'm calling it spawn 4, 3. This one's in room 3, so I'm calling it spawn 3, 2. See how that works? If you don't worry about it. It'll be fine. You can name it whatever you want. This is just for sake of convenience. So it's easy for me to recall back to each and every one of these. So, what's next? We have to make a zombie. That's what we have to do. I bet this is one that all you guys have been waiting for. It's been like, what, 5 episodes and we still haven't even made a zombie yet? Alright, so we're gonna make a basic zombie. Very, very basic. We'll make them small. Perfect. And that's good. Make sure they are facing right. That's very important. Just because it's the only way to like have the direction facing system work super well. So just make sure they're facing right. Just make sure they're you know, just make sure they're facing that way. Like that's their head. That's which way they're going. All right. Anyways, now we have that. We will call it zombie. Don't worry. We'll work on different kinds of zombies. We're just setting up spawning right now. So, what are we gonna do with zombie? Well, when the green flag is clicked, we're gonna hide it. We're going to hide him. And then when I receive, actually, let's make a quick AI system. Just make a blank sprite. Don't actually draw anything on it, and just call it round AI. So this will be how many zombies spawn each and every round. So for this, just do a when I receive, even though you can't see it anyways, just do that just in case. You never know. Maybe you'll accidentally draw something on it one time. Who knows? And then when I receive start, you can choose to do when I the if map equals bunker. I'm gonna make it if you had multiple maps that the same amount of zombies spawn on each map. But if you want to do something different, do something different. Like if one of your maps is an event map and only specific special zombies spawn, go ahead and do that. If map equals whatever your map name is. Now, when I receive start, it will set. Actually, we need a variable called round. That's not how you spell round. Well, I mean, it's how you spell round. It's just that last thing isn't there. And I'll put round up there Beautiful. And then this is also a good spot to put the hide round. And then we can do a little bit of a show round. That's shoot. Show round underneath the start. And also set round to 1. Alright. Okay, now what we need to do is we need to broadcast a thing that we're going to be using quite often called round start. Now, what we need to do is actually we'll set the round to 0 at start, and then when I receive, I'll put it up here, when I receive round start, we're going to change round by 1. Okay, so now what it does is when we hit start, it sets your round to 0, shows the variable round, starts round start. When round start happens, it will change your round by 1, therefore setting your round to 1. And then the next time it'd be 2, and then 3, and then 4. You know how to count. Or maybe you don't. I hope you do. That's really sad if you don't. You should probably learn how to do that if you don't know how to do that. Anyways, so now our round is set at 1. Now what we need to do is set up how many zombies is going to be on round 1. So, let's just make a new little receive. When I receive start, go ahead and, well, actually no. When I receive round start, do one of those, right? This is just how many zombies are on each one. I'm just going to code 1 for now. I'll do the rest off camera. So, if round equals 1 is what this will be. If round equals 1. I'll put all the kinds of zombies I'm going to be doing. So, we'll call the main one zombie. We're going to have zombie class, a runner class. These ones I'm going to be showing you how to program. We'll have a tank class. We'll have a what could we call it? Or we'll call it a regen class, which is zombies that are, if you've ever played BTD, Balloons Tower Defense, the balloons that regenerate health over time, that's what that will be. Just trying to come up with diverse, different ones that you guys can use. We'll do ghost. Don't ask how you're supposed to shoot that. And I don't know. Oh boy, I'm bad at this. I'll just do a boss. I'll just do a boss class. That'll be all the ones that I'll show you how to code. If you have any ideas for other ones, tell me. I might do them. So, what we're going to do is start by setting zombie. How many zombies do you want on the first round? I'm going to do 5. 5 zombies on the first round. I'm going to put all these other ones in here. Boop, 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 boop. Tank. Then after tank, it's ghost. You don't necessarily have to put them in order. I'm just doing it in which ranks they come in. Actually, no. Regen would be next. Then ghost. Then boss. And then just set all these other ones to 0. Alright. There you go. This is just a thing for setting up how many zombies are going to be on each round. Okay? Alright, cool. Also, while you're at it right now, just make enemy total. You don't have to do anything with it right now, just hide it. This will be a thing that will come in very much handy when we do it later. So when I receive round start, go ahead and I'd put a forever loop underneath your when I receive start. And we actually are going to do something with that total right now. Set enemy total to grab all your plus, grab all our plus, just put a bunch of them together. We're going to need a bunch of them. So set enemy total to zombie plus runner plus regen plus tank plus ghost plus boss. That's actually the only ones I have. So yeah, just do that. Set them all to as many however many classes you have. So set your enemy total. Actually, what is enemy total right now? 5, because see, it's only 5 here. It adds all these together, and that's what it sets your enemy total as, or how many enemies are left. So this is how we're going to check when the next round should start. Yeah. So when I receive round start, change round by 1, and then it'll set that by itself. It'll set how many it is at the same time, because these are both round start. And then what it'll do is we'll have it wait, maybe we'll have like a 3-second grace period before they actually start spawning. Then we'll broadcast, oh, I don't know. Well, then we'll broadcast zombie spawn. Alright, there we go. Broadcast zombie spawn. Come into your zombies and do when I receive zombie spawn. What we'll have them do is we'll have them... Okay, so here's how I'm planning on doing this. So what I want to do is when I receive zombie spawn, we are going to repeat enemy total amount of times. So repeat any total amount of times, which would be 5. It's going to repeat 5 times. It's going to make 5 clones of the zombie. So repeat enemy total times. We'll do... oh boy, I don't know. We'll do maybe wait 2 seconds between each zombie spawn. Who knows? I think I'll do that. Wait 2 seconds. Then create a clone of myself. Then when I start as a clone, what I'll have you do is we're going to make a variable called zombie health and tick this little for this sprite only. If you've watched my how to make health tutorial for clones, this is what we're setting up right now. If you don't know how to do that, go ahead and watch that other video too, just because, you know, views. Alright. But yeah, go ahead and take that little for sprite only. That'll ensure that each clone that we make will have its own health. If you tick for all sprites, all the clones will have the same amount of health. So like if you hit one clone, all their health will go down. So go ahead and click that for this sprite only. See zombie health. Alright, and then you can just hide that. So when I start as a clone, we are going to do a thing. So actually going to spawn. Make a variable called spawned. We're going to it's gonna randomize which zombies are spawned first. So this is just to check which one it will be spawning. Set spawn to how many different zombies do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. We have 6. So to pick random 1 through oh my goodness, 6. And if you want to make yourself a little comment telling which each one is, like I like to do, you can go ahead and do that. 1 is zombie, 2 will be runner, 3 will be tank, 4 will be regen, 5 will be ghost, and 6 will be boss. Just keep in mind that when spawned equals 1 or 2, it'll be runner. When it equals 5, it'll be ghost. Just like this comment itself does absolutely nothing for code. It's just a little thing to kind of help you see what's going on. Then we're going to do if put an equal in there. If spawned equals 1, which means if it's a zombie, you're going to do an if else. Okay. If grab a greater than. If zombie is greater than 0, right? So if it's 1 or higher, meaning there are zombies that are able to be spawned, it will spawn a zombie. If it's not, it'll check. It will it'll reset this. So good. Now, so just go ahead into your else oh my goodness, right here. So we're going to do delete this clone. Is what it's going to do. It's just going to delete the clone, which will not change down the enemy total. It'll just delete the clone, and then it'll cycle back through again eventually. So, if zombie is greater than 1, it will start a thing. But before we do that, I'm going to... No, we'll do it right now. We'll do it right now. I'm sorry. Okay, so this is checking if it's a zombie that it wants to spawn. It's going to check if a zombie can be spawned, so if there is zombie availability, and then it will actually spawn the zombie, which is what we're going to put right here. And if there's no zombies to be spawned, it'll delete the clone and then cycle back through until it gets the one that we need. And don't worry, that won't take a long time. This will take fractions of a second to actually have happen. So don't even worry about that. So, what do we want to do? So, if that equals that, okay, then we're going to check. We're going to put an if else in there, and then we're going to check which room our player is in. If, sorry, there's cars outside. If current room equals spawn, I think is what spawn, I think is what I called it. I seriously don't know. Is it not in here, or is it in P hitbox? Okay, bunker spawn. Okay, that's what I called it. So if current room equals bunker spawn, then we're going to go to, well, no, then we'll set, okay, we're making a lot of variables. I'm sorry for that. There's probably a much easier way to do it. I'm just not familiar with it. I'm going to call this room spawn. Alright. Then we are going to set room spawn to pick random 1 out of 2, because there are 2 possible places that a zombie can spawn in the first room. If give yourself an equals 1. If room spawn equals 1, we'll have them spawn on this tile. If else, it will spawn on this tile. So, if room spawn equals 1, we will have you, first of all, we need to set its costume. Switch costume to costume 1, which will be a normal zombie. Well, don't worry, we'll set up all the other ones later when I make new zombie classes. So switch costume to 1. I'm actually going to name this right now to zombie. Oh my god, I can't spell. Well, I spelled it right, I just put a space in between. Here we go. So switch costume to zombie. And then we will go to where is it? Wait, what is this one called? Spawn 1. Go to spawn 1, and then forever point towards, P hitbox or player, doesn't really matter, they're in the same area all the time. And then move, how fast do we want these guys to move? So how fast does the player move, actually? Player moves at around 3 of a max speed of 4. So I'll have the zombies move at just 1. And then if, grab yourself some ores, if touching color, oh my goodness, if touching color black, this is wall detection for zombies, by the way, or color brown, then move -1. That's not a -1. -1. Just like our player with how he detects walls. Perfect. So, let's see what we have so far. So I'm just going to do this just so it ensures that we get a normal zombie. So, hit that, and we're going to get a money thing ready just so I can give myself money to unlock our room. Set money to just a whole bunch. There we go. Start. We're gonna see if it works. Oop, I know why it's not gonna work. We don't have our. It's not showing. It never shows the guy. So go to spawn 1 and show. There we go. Yeah. Wait a minute. Switch to costume 1. Go to spawn. Just like that. If else, copy all of this, and then go to spawn 1, 2. Very important that you do that. Alright, let's try this again. Boop, 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 boop. And set money to 10,000. Let's see if it'll work. If it doesn't, I'm sure we can figure it out. Okay. Oh, there he is. There he is. Alright, now you see the problem here. He's touching black, so he'll never actually die. Which is an issue. We definitely don't want that. But like if he wasn't, then look at that. He has all this good stuff. And then he follows us through the rooms. He detects walls. See, like he gets stuck on walls too. But he does follow. He's a very good follower. Oh, look at that. He got stuck in the walls. Look at that. Don't worry, we'll fix that eventually. It's just testing proof of concept. Whoa. Like going through the walls when I move? Oh, it didn't it? Oh, no, it's not. It's just not. Whoa, look at that. That's very weird. That's very weird. I wonder why it's doing that. Oh, either way. So we have spawning correct. Now what I think we might want to do is if you spawn on this one, change your X, which is your horizontal position, just to make sure he doesn't get stuck, by like, I don't know, let's do 5. And then this one would be change Y by also 5. Alright, now let's check if that makes sure that he doesn't get stuck when we do things. Alright, he's still stuck. So 5 was not far enough. So let's try 7. 7. Come on. Alright, he's still stuck, so 7 is still not enough. Let's try 9. Alright. I wonder why the bullet's going through the walls. Alright, and there we go, and it releases him. And he's chasing us. Oh god. So he's still faster than him. Yeah, look at that. Little zombie man that follows us around. And then freaks out when he gets actually to us. Ah! Alright, cool. That's how zombie spawning works. Pretty cool, right? We're not done yet, though. We're not done yet, though. So, let's see what happens when we do enemy total. And you put enemy total back in there, and it starts spawning all the zombies. Spawns one, and then it'll wait 2 seconds, and then spawn another. And then spawn another. And then another. And then another. And then it caps off at 5. Clump up, and now you're all 1. All of you are 1. Okay, cool. I'm also just going to do this for later. In here. Right up here, just set zombie health. How much health do we want normal zombies to have? Let's just do 20. Works for me, because again, remember, our bullets do more than 1 damage. Alright. Now, let's set up if else. So if current room does not equal bunker spawn, go ahead and duplicate this entire thing. Just do an else. If equals bunker small room. Alright, here we go. Bunker small room. There's just 1 there, so all we have to do is just take all this out and just put that in there. Just like that. That's it. That's all. In fact, we don't even need this one to be an if else. We can just do a normal if. Because there's just because there's one spawn in that room. If there's more than one, you'd want to do the if else. But yep, there's that for small room. And a not spawn 1, this will be spawn 2. Cool, I'm going to hide these just so we can see these all. Delicious. Alright. Let's keep going. Because we're not done yet. Oh, not that. Smack this all up. Oh wait, we do actually need that to be an if else. I'm sorry everyone, I'm bad. Please don't hate me. Alright, just go smack that under there and then put this big one in that elf. In that else, not elf. So, what's the other room called? Mystery box room. Bunker, mystery box room. So, bunker, mystery box room. Then there's 2 in that one as well. If it equals 1, it'll go to 3. All that good stuff. Otherwise, it'll go to 3, 2. Do all that good stuff. You know how it goes. However, if it goes to 3, 2, not 3, 2, if it goes to 3, we want it, because since he needs to go this way to make sure that he doesn't get stuck in the wall, what we need to do is if it goes to 3, instead of changing x by 9, we'll change it by -9 just to make sure he goes this way and not this way. Important. That's again if you're copying my layout. You're going to want to check that for each one of those and make sure that he won't get stuck in the wall. Then we'll do this one more time. This, smack that in that else. I don't remember what I called the room. Large room? Yeah. Bunker large room. Bunker large room. Alright. There's 3 in this one. So, oh, someone sneezed down there in the other office. So if room spawn equals 1, we'll have you go to 4, which is where? The bottom one. Alright, so that means it's not an X. That means it is a Y. Let's change Y. I need to go up, so just normal 9. Perfect. Else. Grab another if else. If you have 3, that is. If else. If room spawn equals 2. Boop. Set that to 4-2. Where is 4-2 located? On the wall. So this is not a Y, this is an X. Since it is on that wall and needs to go left, we will do a -9. And then smack the show up underneath that. Else, my goodness. Put it in there. And do 4-3, which has to be this other one down here. And in that case, it would not be an X, it would be a Y. And it's just a normal 9. There we go. Now the room spawning will work in whichever room you are in if you copied the code correctly. I'll go through it really slowly if you want to check. Do 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 do. Alright, there you go. Did you like the song? Thank you. Okay. I'm going to increase this time so I have time to get to the next room over. I'll just increase it to 5. I can do it that fast. Alright. So, have one spawn in here. There we go. Now move into this room so we can check if it'll spawn. There we go, it spawns in this room. Now we enter the big room. See if one spawns in here. One did. Alright, we'll go back to this room now. Alright, there we go, it did it. And then this will be the last zombie to check. And it does. Beautiful. Very, very good. Very good. Very, very good. Why is it going through the walls like that? I'll have to find a way to fix that. Because it only happens in full screen mode, I think. It totally does. Oh, no, never mind. Alright. But there we go. Now all the zombies spawn exactly how we want them to. And that's where I'm going to leave this episode, because it's getting kind of long. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, like it. If you didn't like it anyways, because next time we will be covering zombie hit points and hopefully fix some of the bugs that we just found in this episode. While you're at it, why not subscribe to my channel if you enjoy my content? That helped me out a lot. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.